The things we often dislike doing are exactly where growth happens. True progress lies in that uncomfortable zone. If you aim to be like everyone else, just going through life without realizing your true potential, that's fine, but that's not for me. I refuse to settle for mediocrity. Once you take charge of your thoughts, you stop letting your mind dictate your actions and start making intentional decisions. Most people approach life unprepared, hoping things will just work out. But life doesn't work that way. It happens whether you're ready or not. That's why I prepare for everything I can, what might happen, what's likely, and even the unknown. For example, I know I might not feel like working out tomorrow, but I'm already preparing myself mentally for it. Growth comes from overcoming those moments when you don't want to act but do it anyway. I know tomorrow might bring tough decisions, maybe a difficult phone call or unexpected challenges. I'm not thinking about it in a negative way, but I believe in being ready for life. Instead of letting it knock you down, you build mental strength so you're prepared for anything. For me, building that mental armor started through physical discipline. Physical effort strengthens the mind. Early on, I realized I had no discipline at all. It wasn't the military that taught me, it was something I discovered myself. I struggled with reading and writing because of learning difficulties. At 16, I had a 4th grade reading level. I decided to face it head-on, spending hours improving those skills. That discipline translated into other areas of my life, like fitness. Knew if I wanted to join the military, I'd need to pass tests, and that started my journey. The key is to own your weaknesses. Don't avoid them, focus on them. Too often, we stick to what we're already good at. If you love running, you run. If you're a strong reader, you bury yourself in books. But growth comes from tackling the things you're not good at. That's how you become a complete, well-rounded person. I realized that running away from my weaknesses wasn't helping. I had to face them. I had to dive into the things I wasn't good at and truly own them. That mindset changed everything for me. Now, I see so many people walking around with no idea how much potential they really have. I'm not just talking about natural talent, but the kind of ability you develop through hard work and focus. The problem is, most people are distracted. They're glued to their phones, unaware of the power they hold. One of the biggest steps toward unlocking your potential is shutting out the noise, turning off technology, disconnecting from distractions, and being okay. With being alone, it's also okay to feel unhappy sometimes. You've got to face the truth about yourself. Who are you, really? What do you want from life? Figuring that out can take months, even years, but it starts with silence, blocking out the world, and getting honest with yourself. Once you find your purpose, the next step is planning. But planning is comfortable. The real challenge is execution. That's where the hard work starts. That's where you fail, learn, and grow. Every day is a battle because your mind naturally wants to take the easiest path. But growth doesn't happen on the easy path, it happens in the struggle. For me, happiness is about overcoming myself no matter what. It's reaching a place where judgment doesn't bother you because you know exactly who you are and what you've been through. When you've pushed yourself to your limits, fought through failures, and stayed true to your goals, you build a sense of confidence that no one can take away. I've been knocked down more times than I can count, but I've learned to get back up. Life isn't about avoiding the fight, it's about pushing through, no matter how hard it gets. In one of my toughest battles, I got up after being knocked out and won the next 3 rounds, finishing strong. That's the mindset I live by. You can't hurt me. I faced countless challenges growing up with a difficult father, being bullied, struggling with learning disabilities, and even dealing with a stutter. I failed over and over again, but I didn't let those things define me. I had to confront every obstacle head-on and overcome them. Otherwise, they would have defeated me. When I look back on my childhood, I don't see it as just a struggle, I see it as the ultimate training ground for my life. Those hardships shaped me. And I believe there are others out there with a similar mindset, people who see challenges as opportunities to grow, who are willing to embrace the grind and push beyond their limits. Once you realize that your past, no matter how tough, has prepared you for the future, you start seeing everything differently. Every failure, every setback becomes fuel for your growth. I'm still exploring what's possible, how far the human mind can go, how much we're truly capable of. It's incredible what happens when you take control of your thoughts and push past what you thought were your limits. The potential we hold as human beings is limitless when we tap into it.